Do you want to see the difference between using the Luminar Neo Bokeh AI and the new Magic Light extension? Not sure when and how to use them? Well, in a recent photo editing live stream here on my channel, I demonstrated how to use Portrait Bokeh AI to blur the background of this image of the masked characters I photographed at Venice Carnival. The lights in this image are perfectly suited for applying the bokeh effect. Then I applied the Magic Light AI extension for a completely different look. Hi, I'm Darlene with Digital Photo Mentor, and if you're ready to see the difference between Portrait Bokeh AI and Magic Light AI, let's dig in. And I'm going to use that same tool again. We're going to go back down here to the Portrait Bokeh, and this time we're going to see something different happen. Okay, so I'm looking for a couple of different things. I'm going to take it to extreme, right? And I'm going to take it all the way. So look what's happening. See how these lights, remember how I said point light sources are going to give you that bokeh that you want? Let me just make sure that it's not blurring my people here. Right? Let's change the depth correction. So this is going to bring the blur closer to them. So not exactly the look that I want for this image, but I'm doing this to show you what happens when you have these lights in the background that are actual lights. See, now the lights that were there, okay, are now becoming those blobs of bokeh that we like. See that? Okay, so I'm not going to do that on this image. Instead, I'm going to use the new extension, which is Magic Light AI. Okay, so this one is really cool. It's not bokeh. Okay, it's kind of the opposite of bokeh. So if you want to, if you have some lights like this, okay, so you could do this on your Christmas tree as well. You could bring up the Magic Light, and what it does is you see it's adding these little starbursts, okay? I tend to like 8 beams, so I can adjust the number of beams. We can rotate the stars. See that? Here, let me zoom in a little bit. See, look at the stars. Okay? So we can rotate them. We can make them more softer, okay? So less clearness, so it becomes sort of foggy, or point stars, okay? Now, the cool thing about this one and all the tools in Neo is that you can apply it more than once. Okay, so if I want a different effect on the background lights than I do on this one, so let's say I want to have 6 beams and I want it coming from here. So let me adjust that, okay, and I want it more of a point light like that, okay? What I can do is mask it so that it's only on this one. So I'm just going to paint over here, okay? So then I'm going to close the tool, open it again, and then this time I'm going to apply it with less clearness and make them sort of softer, maybe a little bigger. Okay, so now they're glowing a bit more. I'll go with 6 beams just so that it matches. Actually, I'm going to go with 8 on those. We can make them brighter. We can make them glow more. See that? Widen the beams or not. So you've got full adjustment here. Then I'm going to do the opposite. Okay, so I've already applied a star here. I'm going to erase it off this one so it applies everywhere else. So now I'm only doing them on the background, okay? So I can decide how intense I want these ones in the background. But you notice that I've got a different effect, okay? So the one up front was sharper, higher clearness. These ones I'm doing more softer, okay? So you can apply this tool multiple times. If you enjoy my teaching style and you want more step-by-step instructions to learn the software, check out Luminar Neo, the complete course. You'll find a link to it in the pinned comment below. Click either of the videos on the screen now to watch more photo editing tutorials using Luminar Neo, Lightroom, and Photoshop.